So like one of the big things was going on in Muskegon Heights is I'd be hanging out and they'd be paying like they'd have police informants and COINTELPRO snitches, and they'd be paying people like to follow me around. People that some of the people I know, some of the people I wouldn't know, and I couldn't really make sense out of what was happening when it first started. And then I saw like, see the thing. One of the things is they were hiring people to wear red and black. And that's something that happens all over the country with the contract snarking, snitching, COINTELPRO, like with the other wires and all that stuff. Like you can just type in gang stalking on YouTube and see it. But they were wearing red and black. Then they would hire people who were trying to present themselves to be members of the Bloods gang. And see, in the Midwest, it's different. Like in an area like Muskegon, you have Chicago gangs like the Folks Nation, the People's Nation. And that's completely different from Los Angeles, the Bloods and the Crips. That's completely different. And but you have people who in Muskegon area that will say that they're a member of the Bloods, but at the same time they'll have a 5-point star and say they're from the Peoples. And the Bloods is a Los Angeles gang. It's not a Chicago gang. Just like the Crips wouldn't wear a 6-point star. Only the Folks would. It's not. It's two different things going on. And so that makes me think they're like, when you pay somebody and they're like they don't even know what gang they're from and stuff, and I'm like riding around, wearing wires and informants and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck, And so I'm just sitting there hanging out, and it's like I respect everybody, but I'm just sitting there thinking like, why would they have people who are informants and stuff? Like I guess police got to make money too, But why would they have people who are informant stuff following me around? Like, I ain't nobody, I don't bother nobody. And so they would have different white girls riding around paying all the black guys. In the area I live at, it was a few different white girls, and they were riding around paying different black guys and all this stuff to follow me around. And they would come over to areas. They would come over to areas where I was like more well known at and stuff. And I'd be thinking like, why are these like, I'm thinking like, why are these white bitches working for the feds following me around and all this stuff? And so I'd be looking at it, and like they were setting people up. Like they would have different people in the hood participating, cutting lights on and off. But they were actually setting dope dealers up from Detroit and all that stuff. And I was sitting there watching it, like, what the fuck? I was sitting there watching that stuff. I was like, man, I was in the back of my mind. I'm like, the real Bloods would fuck their ass. I was like, I'd be like, damn. I was like, if the real Bloods knew about them working for the feds and all that, the real Bloods would fuck their ass up. Like I was sitting there watching that stuff, and I was like, man, this contract snitching stuff is crazy. And that's the whole thing. Is like, I wouldn't even be bothering nobody. It had nothing, like, even if it doesn't matter if I'm on the internet or off the internet. It's like these people just keep snitching and keep coming around me. And, like, it's crazy.